number 3 of my blocks, and I am literally late. I have about 10 minutes to get to my class and write my test. So in today's, oh my god, I'm so nervous, I'm not used to filming in public, but for today's week we're doing vital signs. So we're going to write a test about it, and then we're going to have a practical or an OSCE where they're going to test if whether we know how to take our vital signs or not, and that includes blood pressure, pulse, respiratory rate, and temperature. So I have my medical kit here with all my equipment, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to pause. People are passing by. I don't know if you can hear me, but hopefully in today's video I'll be able to, what's this called, show you guys what we do with the vital signs, because that's actual practical work, whereas in the previous weeks it was just exams. It wasn't anything practical. It was basically just theory work. I don't know, I'll see if the sister will allow us to film, and then if she does, then you guys will be seeing what exactly goes on during the OSCE, and if not, then I will explain when I am done with my test like I did in the previous videos, and give you an overview. Oh, did I say I have to wear my mask now because I'm within the hospital? And yeah, okay, have like 5 minutes left to get to my venue for I can't speak English, for where I need to write my test. Wish me luck. How I'm going to write, because there's no tables, is beyond me, but okay. So it is, how many minutes? There's like 10 minutes before we start writing, so I'm just going to be doing my revision on the stuff that I studied. Where's the paper? I'm sweating so much, it's so hot in here. I'm doing my revision on science. You caught me filming. This is Maya. She's been in my vlog before. So pretty. I'm done writing the test, and then after writing the test, we had they showed us how to take blood pressure, temperature, respiration rate, and pulse. So now we are taking our OSCE or practical, so we are 2 pairs, and then that's how we're going to be doing our practical. So I'm currently waiting outside. There's a group already inside, and I'm kind of nervous, but I think I can do it. I just need to like breathe. Need to breathe. Breathe, no fun, breathe. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I can do it. I can totes do it. My hair is a mess. I don't even know how to style this thing. I just put it on. But yeah, wish me luck. I'll be going there. Now I'm just gonna practice what I have to say, because we have like the rubric here. We just have to practice what we have to say and all our skills. The nurse who showed us how to do this stuff was very kind, and also the doctor who's assisting us and was teaching us the, what is it called, TPR, was very nice. And so I don't think they'll be that strict. I just need to calm down, just focus on my partner and do it, and don't mind sir, but minding sir, because I have to show him I can do the stuff. So yeah, kind of talking to you guys just to pep talk myself, honestly, because I'm starting, my heart is beating fast now. I can do it. Okay, let me get off now. I just finished with my practical. I thought I should come here now and tell you how it went, because I think my roommate is writing in our room, because we're using respondents at our school. So they want kind of thing, it's like we write with laptop, and then they look at us through that camera whole thing of the laptop, so they don't want like a lot of movement. If there's movement, then the respondents registers it as like foreign, and like it shuts down the test. So it's better if no one is then to give her like space to write. So I decided to like update you guys while I'm still on campus, so it's going to be quick. The test was relatively okay. I knew most of the questions. The sister said that we did pass, all of us, so that's good. And then for the OSCE or practical, I think I did well, but close to the end, after taking the person's vitals, we were supposed to interpret the information and tell the patient what's normal, what's not normal, if their pulse was normal, the respiratory rate, temperature, and BP were normal. And while I was doing that, time was up, I guess, so I didn't get to finish that whole process. But before that, the lecturer, the doctor, was, while we were doing our practice, he did evaluate us and was checking what we were doing. So I think from there he kind of saw maybe I know what I'm doing. Hopefully he saw that during my practice I did do the interpretation, so I don't lose marks for that because time was up apparently. So yeah, that was the end of the OSCE. The next block will be LSL, and unfortunately I couldn't film during the practice because no phones were allowed, and the sister seemed a bit strict when it comes to phones and stuff. But basically they just divided us into pairs, and then you just took the vitals off of your partner. Basically that was it. Maybe I can link down a video below from a different channel of how to take the vitals, then you guys can have a general understanding of what we're doing. We started at 8 o'clock, so it took about 4 hours to finish everything. And I'll see you guys next week for my LSL vlog. Good morning, everyone. I didn't really get a morning scene because I am like literally rushing to where I need to be. I'm like extremely late. I have like 2 minutes to get to my block. This block we're doing, I'm sorry for the lighting, we're doing LSL, so I'll be going there, and then I won't have time to explain it before that what are we going to be doing, but I'll explain it after. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Oh my god. So basically I kind of pulled an all-nighter, but we're not writing an exam today, we're just doing presentations. So I was busy writing out my presentation and putting it out in cue cards and finishing some assignments we have to do. So we have to do a presentation and take blood pressure, which doesn't seem bad, but then today's block is the longest block we've ever had. It starts from 8 until 3 p.m. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to film some stuff, but then again they are strict sometimes, so I'll just see.
you saw my blood pressure. It
Oh,
was
rather
110,
high.
130 over. So immediately she pricked this, the blood is gonna be like spraying everywhere here. So that's what I'm scared of. 4.3. In me doesn't want to trust you. I'm just doing it because sister helped me. Sister. Yeah. This thing is painful.
It's not. So today is the day before I'm writing my family medicine. Today is, can you see 4 minutes past 8, and I'm writing tomorrow my family medicine test, which is my last block. And I wanted to come on here because I realized last week I didn't have my talk after my block, which I've been after my LSL block, which I've been doing for the past blocks, to do it Friday. But then after Friday, after I wrote LSL, because we started at 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. You saw me seeing my mom after I wrote the thing, and then when I came back I was so tired because the night before I pulled an all-nighter. Not really an all, yeah, I pulled an all-nighter. I slept at, I think I slept at 4. No, I'm lying. I slept at midnight, or did I sleep at 1? Either midnight or 1. Then I woke up at 4, and I was doing my cue cards and rewriting my speech for like a whole 2 hours because I write slow and I cut slow. So by the time it was 6 o'clock, it was time for me to wake up, shower, and get dressed so that I can go and be on time, which I actually arrived late, as you guys previously saw that I was actually like 3 minutes late, I think. So basically what was happening in my LSL blog, and you guys most probably saw, is that we were doing our vital signs. We're like doing a patient assessment, basically like what you would expect when you come to get a checkup. That was what we were doing. So basically taking your blood pressure, your pulse, respiratory rate, what's the other one, temperature, urine test. We did a urine test. I didn't get it on video, the urine test, but they even tested mine. I had to pee in like a cup. It's very awkward, but I had to pee in a cup, and then they tested the urine test, and all my results came back normal. I have a picture, so I think I'll put it right here of my results. All my results were normal, as you saw. And then what else did we do? We took glucose levels, blood glucose levels, which you saw two of my classmates were doing it on each other. Afterwards, we had presentations to do. We had to give a health talk to people our age, like teenagers or medical students, and I chose to talk about depression within a medical school. My review about LSL is most probably my favorite block so far. It was really fun. The nurse we had, Sis Bongile, yeah, I think it's Sister Bongile. Wait, should I even say her name? Yeah, she was a very nice nurse. She was funny, and she made it feel like we were like, I don't know, she didn't make it feel like it was an assessment, if that makes sense. It was very chill there, so I'm glad that I was in her group. Yeah, it was very interactive, as you can tell. I had a very nice time, and yeah, that's basically LSL. It was very fun. It was the only block that I could get actual footage of, so I hope you guys enjoyed that aspect and could see what we're doing. And also for vital signs, we did the exact same thing, except we didn't do the urine test and the blood glucose test. We just did the vital signs. And yeah, let me explain LSL. LSL is longitudinal service learning. So basically they're teaching us like how they taught us obviously the vital signs and like how to assess how to do a checkup on a patient with like your general vital signs, urine test, and
blood glucose levels. And then also they teach us about how to integrate all the different, the interpersonal faculty basically. So for example, for one patient, let's say the patient is living at a rural area and it's an elderly patient with osteoporosis, let's say, and they had a surgery, they can't really walk properly. They want us to understand what different interpersonal faculties or personnels will help in that patient. For example, in that patient, the physiotherapist will be someone we will have to work with, the nurses obviously, the surgeon obviously who performed the surgery. Who else was there? The dietitian, maybe. Let's say the patient also has high blood pressure, the dietitian. Maybe the patient doesn't have food, the patient is poor, like I said, lives in the rural areas. You bring in social workers, you bring in people that in the community, you'll ask people in the community to come and help donate to the patient or come give the patient meals so that they can live functionally, health wise. I'm not good at my words. Oh my goodness, what kind of doctor am I gonna be? I'm just imagining telling my patients, yeah, you need to eat so that you can live healthily. Like, I need to learn how to talk. Okay, I need to learn how to talk. Tell us about interpersonal faculty, and not just in medicine but or in healthcare. It can also be community based. They were teaching us basically to open up our perspective, to not just stick to just, okay, a medical doctor is the person that needs to help this person. Like, there's a lot of other people that contribute to a patient's well-being. Yeah, I think I worded that properly. So that was LSL, which is pretty fun, and we did an assignment and that we had LSL was just another thing. We had like 6 assignments. Hypertension has been a very big topic in first year, like especially for POEM. That's the general basis. I would say it made up 70% of our class lectures is hypertension. So obviously, in turn, blood pressure readings and knowing how to take someone's blood pressure is really important. Like, even beginning of the year, they said if there's one thing you're going to leave knowing is how to take blood pressure, which is true. Honestly, POEM department, the practice of medicine department, I feel like they want to kill our mental stability. Like, on the 21st, imagine I'm writing on the 21st. On the 21st, I'm writing the whole entire syllabus of the year, including block work. Like, make that make sense. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why they're doing this to us. And it counts 35% of my year mark. The blocks each count 10% in the 6 blocks. So in total, they count 60%. And that test counts 35%. We wrote the test previously. It was during lockdown, while I was at home, and it counted only 5% because the teacher was like, no, because we are making it an open book test, basically, because we weren't using respondents. Now we're using respondents, which is a web camera. So when we write tests, they look at us through the web camera so we don't cheat. So because we didn't have that then, they made it 5% because they're like, basically, you guys are going to cheat or can do it an open book test and it will count 5%. The next test is 35%. And bro, I haven't even started revising. And then next week, Monday, I'm writing psychology. I'm not that stressed about psychology, but I'm stressing. Okay, let me stop complaining. This is what I wanted. I wanted to do medicine and get it. Now here I am. So I wanted to tell you as well about tomorrow family medicine. I'm basically just going to write the test. I'm writing from 8 until 9, then I'm done with my blocks and I'm done for the day. So that's good. And basically family medicine, what they were teaching us was proper etiquette, how to communicate properly with patients, not to be insensitive, to be
culturally aware of like different cultures, because again, we're staying in South Africa and there's like 11 different languages, therefore meaning 11 different cultures. We need to be aware of those cultures. We must respect the patient's culture and beliefs, even though we might not agree with some of their beliefs. We still need to respect them. Let me show you. My bed is a mess. These are some of my notes. Family medicine test. I wrote out last year's test. Someone sent it to me, and then I'm busy studying social history. I just printed out the slides they put on the staff on blackboard, and then this is family medicine assessments, clinical assessments, and all of that, and then they're on my table as well. So yeah, I wanted to say sorry for going like extremely MIA, but I've been really busy with school and I've been finding it difficult to juggle like YouTube and school. It's not the filming that's the problem. The problem is the editing, because I have like content for you guys. The problem is just sitting down and editing. I cannot seem to find time, because it's either I'm studying. If I'm not studying, I am too tired to do anything. So when I get back to my room, I just sleep. But I'm gonna try my best to have this video uploaded. And I also wanted to say good luck to, if this video will be up before or after then. If it's before, I wanted to say good luck to all the matriculants who have to rewrite their physics and math exam, I think they said. All the best to you. And if it's after, I hope it went well, and I hope all of you will get the results that you want, and you will get into all your desired faculties and degrees. Yeah, I wanted to ask if maybe you guys would be interested in doing like a first year Q&A. Like, you guys can ask me questions about my experience in first year, like just in, and I'll answer your questions. Guys can leave it down in the comment section below if you would want me to do that Q&A, and then also leave your questions down below, or message me on my Instagram at Prince Mangoes. I'll do a poll there, and then you guys can ask me questions, or you can just send them through me, through the DMs, and yeah. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow morning when I have to go write my family medicine block exam.